All right, good morning, everyone. Let's do a bit of candlestick retesting based on bottom and top wicks. That is literally all we're doing right now. Okay, so first example is this one. All right, so you can see there's a break of structure here on the 4H. We're not really focused on that, but all I want you guys to see is this area of rejection over here. So we're going to look at that. All right, we also have an area of rejection here. So we can look at really like random pairs and random things on different time frames. So when we speak about bottom wicks, it's just basically saying that if this here, all right, is a situation where you have a broken resistance, all right, so you can see maybe you've been having bullish candlesticks. Okay, obviously they're gray here, but pretend they're fine. Let's not pretend. Let's make them green. Okay, you've got bullish candlesticks right over here, all right, and this is let's separate the two. So we're going to put this as daily time frame. Okay, we're just making an example here. It doesn't have to be specific or it doesn't have to be accurate. We're just looking for the best way to explain bottom wicks. So let's say this is the daily TF. So on the daily time frame, guys, all you're going to see is candlesticks with volume, literally. That's all you're going to see. A full candle like this. Okay, here you can see maybe there was a bit of a rejection here because it is a resistance. Obviously, you're going to get a rejection. All right, and then maybe in the beginning of this movement here, price tried to maybe go down first, and then later on in the day, in its main session or whatever, price then started pushing to the upside. So if you know your candlesticks, which you should, this candlestick opened and went all the way above here. This is the high, and then came and closed over here. This is where this candlestick opened. It went down first and then continued to push up all the way back into these highs and then closed here. All right. Now, because previously, sorry guys, please give me 2 seconds. Okay, cool. All right, cool. So, um, let's say previously this was also a key resistance and support area wherever this is. All right, that's cool. Now take a look at what happens here now. Obviously the market has reacted here, goes down a bit, then pushes up. We've now closed above this resistance here. It was acting as resistance here. It now needs to be turned into a support. On the daily time frame, all you're going to see, because remember we've opened here. All right. Now, let's say it's a very bullish day and maybe it's news day, whatever the case may be. What you're going to see is that you're going to see price opening, all right, coming all the way down, okay, retesting, and then pushing up, okay, which means that the presence of the bottom wick is what? Is a retest. This here is your retest. Now, this is where we now talk about this here. From here, let's put it from there to, let's even say from here. This is now where we talk about this being your impulsive movement, for example, right? But because obviously we've got bottom and top wicks here, you're going to get movements where it's like higher highs and higher lows. But the overall movement is what? Is an impulsive movement till it gets to this point. And then what you're now going to see on your smaller time frames are now, sorry, I messed that up. Let's do it as correct or as specific as possible. Boom. All right. Obviously, you've broken your resistance. All right. You're going to see the market creating these where your patterns come in. So this can be a double bottom. This can be a double top. It depends. Obviously, you're looking for buys or sells or what kind of correction you're looking for. These can be your pennants. This can be your bullish flags, whatever. Okay. And then a retest there. Okay. So what you are now doing is that you are saying this correction here, let's make it maybe red. All right, you're saying that correction there is what? This over here. That's it. So when I say to you guys, if you're not interested in looking at any of the movement that's going on here, if you're too busy at work or whatever the case may be, but you know that this is bullish movement and you need to retest this first, there is absolutely nothing stopping you from either buying from here by putting a buy limit right here, putting a buy limit at this retest, and then taking profits wherever. We're not looking at profits, taking profits right now, and putting your stop loss below this zone or even below this wick here. All right. This way, you're not involved in any of this. All you're doing is when price comes back into this area here, you're buying and then you're going up with it. Okay. Or you're saying, I don't want to be part of the retest because I don't know how long the retest is going to take and I don't know how to trade retests. So all I'm going to do is let price go down. Once it comes back to where it originally opened, that's where I'm going to start buying for and put my stop loss over there. This can happen on any time frame. It doesn't have to be the daily time frame. It can be the 5, it can be the 1, it can be the 2, it can be the 54-minute. There's no such thing, but it can be whatever time frame you want. Okay. So your bottom wick is a retest. All right, same thing over here, bullish flag, bullish impulse. All right, you can see your bullish movement to the upside. And then this broken resistance need to be turned into support. It can be looking like this. That's where you find your corrections. Okay, let's look at an example. You see how here you've got the market trading back on. This one is pretty easy, honestly, because you also have a temporary high here. Okay, so it's pretty kind of simple to see where the market needed to come back and reach. I'm gonna use this. So we cater for that, and both of those. Okay, so this is a 4-hour time frame right now on GBP CAD. Let's go down as low as the 15 minutes time frame. Okay, let's do it properly. Let's go on the 1H first. Okay, on the 1H, there's not much that you can see here. Okay, on the 15 minutes time frame, it's the exact example that we've just done on TikTok, but this is a good example. That's why I'm recording it. You can see that obviously now you've got a lot more candlesticks than what you were seeing on the 4H. On the 4H, all you were looking at was a bottom wick. Sorry, this one, bottom wick over there. But now, as you're now going down as low as the 15, you're now seeing a whole lot of movements here. This is an impulsive movement to the downside. But what's the most important thing? What is it retesting? These are where the questions come from. Matthew, why did it go down first? Simply because on a smaller time frame, it was something that needed to be retested. Okay. Now let's talk about this retest that I'm mentioning, whatever the case may be. What is going on here? Let's talk about it. All right. The market created a let's talk about it straight from the beginning. Here we've got a bullish impulse. Higher, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, because we do have a bullish candlestick there. Okay, so we expected the market to continue to push up. The market created a double top, broke structure, all right, and then sorry, I'm gonna put break of structure here, obviously, all right, and then for now I'm just say we had a candlestick retest over there. Candlestick retest, price started creating lower lows and lower highs, and this was my lower high here. Price refused to continue pushing down, all right? Instead, it came and broke that high. Now, we never came back for a retest. When did we finally retest? Over there. So that is what your bottom wick is. On the 4H, what are we looking at on the 4H? On the 4H, all this movement was, you see how you say, oh, Matt, I missed the movement. How can I catch up? I'm not mimicking anyone. I'm just having fun with this. All it is on the 4H, guys, is just a impulsive break of structure again on the 4H. And what do you know about a break of structure? It needs to come and create a higher low. And this higher low was created where? At that 15-minute time frame break of structure. Okay, right here. So if you're saying to me that, Matt, I missed this whole movement, yeah, that's okay. Why do you want to be involved in all this anyway? Because look at how choppy this is. Okay, wait for the retest. If on the 15 minutes time frame you've initially broken structure, that's okay, because on the 15 minutes time frame, your take profit is which one? Let me show you. On your 15, as a 15 minutes time frame trade, this is a take profit, and this is your take profit. So even if you had managed miraculously to enter from here, your only take profit is this, that, and that. That is your take profit on the 15 minutes time frame. But guess what? Because you understand that there's a breakout structure that was not retested there, and then you're now going on to your bigger time frame and actually understanding what's going on. Please give me 2 seconds, guys. Okay, cool. All right. So because you understand the overall time frame trade, all right, because remember we looked the bigger time frame is key. So you obviously be on your 4 hour already. There's your break of structure here. There's your impulsive break of structure. You're waiting for the creation of a higher low. By the time you now start going into your smaller time frames, looking where the market can possibly come and create its higher low, you can even go as low as your 15 minutes time frame and see that the market needs to come back and retest this area before it shoots up. Now, the person who entered this and kept on holding is now holding profits and then coming back into drawdown. But the person who was just patient and looked at the bigger time frame enters their trade. I'm not going to show you entries for now. We're just looking at bottom wicks, enters their trade. And look how clean their movement to the upside is. Clean. Because bigger time frame is key. Okay. All right. Let's look at another example, possibly on a smaller time frame. Hmm. We did what? We did bottom wick. Let's look for top wick. This is a top wick here. Okay, we had structure here. We had a support in this area right here. That's a support. Oh my goodness. Why so many messages? We had a support area here. Now what happens here? Market creates a top wick right there. What is that top wick on a smaller time frame? Let's go into a 5. All right. It's a retest and it's a creation of a lower high. Okay. Because what price did was that it broke a temporary high here, sorry. And then when we broke the structure, price needed to come back and retest it. And then it started pushing to the downside. But on a 15 minutes time frame, all it is a what? Is a wick. So this is where people like, oh, I can't mention names, but this is where people, it's a good thing, will come and say, okay, I don't have time. Like I said again, all I'm going to do is I need this structure to be retested. So let me put a limit order. All right, so there's your sell limit there. When price comes back, it's broken out. When it comes back to retest, I'm putting my limit order and then I'm selling into whatever range or whatever take profit I've put in. Okay. And then you also get those other people who say, okay, I'll wait for it to go up. All right. I don't care about the movement to the upside. All I care about is catching it when it flips bearish again. Flips bearish from there. All right. Put your entry over there. Take profit wherever the take profit is. We're not doing that right now. Okay. Now, obviously, there's a bit more detail here. You know, you've got your patterns already. You've got a triple top over there. You've got the market ranging after this breakout retest. This is a perfect example of a good trade. Okay. Now, obviously, I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna go through that right now, but those are take profit rules. I'm not gonna go through take profit rules right now. Okay. But I'm just trying to make you guys understand how bottom and top wicks work. All bottom and top wicks are they're retests on your smaller time frames, and they're also opportunities for you to see where you would like to enter. Okay. This is nice because this is a reversal candlestick and then it goes down from there, even break structure again over there, creates another opportunity for you to sell from there. But these are just these are not entries. Okay. All right, guys, I just wanted to do 1 or 2 examples of bottom and top wicks with you guys. I hope that helped a bit. I will see you guys in the next video.